So, you want to install Relics of Hyrule, you want to give it a try, welcome. If you're running Special Edition on the PC, Relics of Hyrule is not available for consoles. On the PC, all you need to do is go to Files on the Relics of Hyrule Special Edition mod page and download the main file. It'll be really easy to do that because it's the only file that's available except the old ones. These are just left in case of legacy issues, or, if people need them. So that's Special Edition. It's really easy. You just download the main file. I need to add another thing here that this one has. That is the quick info guide. So I'm going to put that over there at some point. If you're running standard Skyrim, Legendary Edition, or with Dawnguard and Dragonborn installed, all you need to do is download the main file. There are updates on the standard Skyrim because I post periodic updates. If you're using a mod manager, updates are a little tricky. You have to make sure that your mod manager doesn't uninstall this 1.4 gigabyte file in favor of this 30 megabyte file. So I recommend either Special Edition or Standard Skyrim that just download the main file. You don't have to worry about the updates. I tend to update the main file whenever the version changes considerably. There's also optional files for a Standard Skyrim. Some of them are a little out of date. Like the Percus Maximus patch is pretty out of date. You can see the mod started in August of 2013, and this was made 2 years after, and the mod has been in production ever since. And by production I mean it's actively growing. So it's getting up there. It is the most endorsed, most downloaded Zelda mod on the Skyrim Nexus. That's this. It is not the most endorsed on Skyrim Special Edition Nexus in terms of Zelda mods yet. People just have to discover it. So basically, to install it, all you need to do, download the main file, but I do recommend that you download it manually and install it with your mod manager instead of trying to download it with your manager and installing it all together, because mod managers tend to have trouble with Relics of Hyrule. For whatever reason, they drop and miss items and meshes and things. So I do recommend just downloading manually and installing normally. Now, you may be wondering, well, this is all well and good. I know how to install it, but where do I start? Answer: anywhere. I started in Faldar's Tooth in my Relics of Hyrule the series, which, if you want to get a sense of what the mod's all about, Relics of Hyrule the series is a good place to get info. I started in Faldar's Tooth. There's no linear path, but you will eventually get a fairy letter, whether you find it by accident or a courier gives it to you. You will eventually obtain one, and you can follow the instructions, the sort of loose clues, to follow a sort of path to something that will lead you down more clues. The mod has no quests or journal entries. It's a big scavenger hunt. So you can just do whatever you want and play Skyrim as you would normally, and Relics of Hyrule is always there, gunning along with you. That's pretty much it. Where to start, how to install it. It is pretty simple, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can find me on the Skyrim Nexus. You can find me on YouTube as MorleyQ, or Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. So thank you for watching, and enjoy Relics of Hyrule.